Convening a media briefing today, opposition members of the Jaffna Municipal Council charged that military personnel continue to remain on state and private lands in the municipality.
The army has taken over about 300 or 400 homes in the municipality. In addition, the army has also taken over public buildings and business establishments. They have even taken over lands that could be used for farming in the area as well. Homes opposite the Sinhala Mahavidyalaya, hundreds of homes near the A9 highway in Aryale, homes on Swamiya Street, Kolabathurai, Navanturai and near the Nallur Kovil have been taken over and military checkpoints have been set up. The army should move out of these locations and set up their camps in lands which do not belong to the public.
You're watching Primetime News live here on News First. Let's now take a look at Action TV.
The incident involving a schoolgirl from Horana and a few coconuts gave rise to social dialogue in this country on some stark realities of our society. In addition to such dialogue, this incident also highlighted the police, who are conferred with the responsibility of enforcing the law, following the procedures bound with law enforcement. This means that if the police in this instance had functioned in accordance with the oldest ordinance, not only in Sri Lanka but in all of South Asia, then there would not have been a need for this girl from Horana to have been produced in court. While this girl from Horana was produced in court because the police chose to neglect the ordinance pertaining to her, at present a 5-year-old boy from Minuwangoda has been hospitalized because the Koskoda police reported facts to court in accordance with the Child and Youth Ordinance, which is irrelevant in the case of this boy. This boy, who has lost his father, has been brought up thus far under the guardianship of his mother. This Year 1 student was taken by his paternal grandparents to their home within the Koskoda Police Division on the 25th of March, while his mother was away from home. The group who took the boy from his home justified the action with a complaint lodged not with the Minuwangoda police but with the Koskoda police. According to the complaint lodged with the Minuwangoda police by the boy's mother the following day, taking him away from his home without the permission or knowledge of his legal guardian is a case of kidnapping. Although the Minuwangoda police had accordingly informed the Koskoda police on the 27th of March to hand over the child and the 2 people who took him from his home to the Minuwangoda police, the Koskoda police had disregarded this request and had produced the boy in the Balapitiya Magistrates Court on the 28th of March. The police's justification for the action was that the problems had arisen regarding the boy's guardianship and protection under Section 35 of the Child and Youth Ordinance. While the mother too appeared in court on the 28th of March, the court ordered that the mother and paternal grandmother have shared custody of the child. Accordingly, the boy's mother was made to live with his paternal grandparents, who had taken him from his home without her permission or knowledge. On Wednesday, the court returned the same order. This order was issued even after the lawyer representing the mother and child informed court that his clients were not safe in this house. It could be that the court decreed that the mother and paternal grandmother should have shared custody so that they could reside at the paternal grandmother's home within the jurisdiction of the Balapitiya Magistrates Court, easing transport difficulties faced by the child in travelling to the Balapitiya Magistrates Court for further hearings. Nevertheless, both mother and son were admitted to the Balapitiya hospital on Wednesday night for treatment of injuries they had allegedly sustained in an assault by the paternal grandfather while residing at the paternal grandmother's house. Did the Koskoda police have questions regarding the guardianship and security of this boy because of ignorance of the law, or was it for some other reason? Senior Deputy Inspector General of Police in charge of the Southern Province, this one is over to you.
Mohammed Arus Dean from Kandy submitted this report for News First U Reporter today.
A motorcycle travelling from Kandy to Kurunegala met with an accident. The accident was a result of the motorcycle veering off the road and colliding onto a rock in the Galagadara area. 2 persons on the motorbike were seriously injured and were admitted to the Galagadara hospital, where one of them succumbed to his injuries. The other injured person has been transferred to the Kandy General Hospital for further treatment.
Mahanawara Sita, U Reporter Mohammed Arus Dean.
Taking a look at your sports news this evening, Thilanga Sumathipala's faction arrived with the Sports Development Department today to file an objection with the Director General of Sports regarding the Sri Lanka cricket elections set to take place next Tuesday.
Mohan De Silva of the Thilanga Sumathipala faction said that they do not agree with the decision taken to change the location of the election, which was earlier planned to be held at SLC. He added that the non-disclosure of the list of voters from sports associations and allowing only persons who have the nod from the executive committee to attend general meetings were pointed out in the objections. However, Thilanga Sumathipala's faction did not get the opportunity today to file the objection to the Director General of Sports, as she was not in office. When Sports was inquired, the Director General of Sports said that the SLC elections will go ahead as planned no matter what the objections are. Meanwhile, President of SLC Upali Dharmadasa said that he does not know anything about the objection. He added that the aim of having officials from the Elections Commissioner's office conduct the elections is to maintain transparency. Having the Election Commissioner's office conduct the SLC elections is a joke. There will not be much of a challenge when the President and the Secretary are elected uncontested. This shows that SLC does not trust the Ministry of Sports. The Minister of Sports and the Election Commissioner's office are made up of government officials. How can SLC trust the officials of the Election Commissioner's office? If officials of SLC cannot even conduct an election, how will they improve the sport of cricket?
Residents and tourists in Ayutthaya, Thailand were splashed with water shot from elephants' trunks today, marking the first day of Thai New Year, also known as Songkran.
We leave you tonight with footage of this interesting and obviously fun tradition. I'm Shane Silva.
And I'm Mahina Bongzo. Enjoy your extended weekend. Good night.